Today we're cooking my favorite one-pot meal out of Keep It Simple, y'all. We're gonna do Italian sausage rigatoni. This is part of our 31 days, 31 easy shortcut recipes for back to school. We're starting with a pound of mild ground Italian sausage. Now I've cooked this recipe on camera before, and as we go through this, I don't want you to get too hung up on the individual ingredients. Pay more attention to the process, because if you understand how to put together one of these one-pot dinners, you can go into your pantry or your fridge and just grab a bunch of random and make your own one-pot dinner. All right, our meat's just about browned through. I've got one diced onion and one diced bell pepper here. That's going in. We're cooking this onion and pepper just for a few minutes until they start to soften up. So listen, if you're not an Italian sausage fan, you could have used ground pork, ground beef, ground chicken, whatever you had and whatever you thought was gonna be good. Season that up however you want. If you don't like onion, skip the onion. If you wanna do celery instead of the pepper, do that. There are no wrong answers here. These vegetables are starting to soften up, so we're gonna throw in a big ass scoop of garlic. And if you wanna peel your own, go for it. But y'all know me, I ain't doing that. Now we're gonna put in a few tablespoons of tomato paste. I like to put my tomato paste into my pan with my meat and vegetables before we add any liquid. I wanna fry it down for a couple minutes and let it brown and start to caramelize. That's gonna give us some really good flavor in our pan. All right, everything's looking good, it's smelling good. We're gonna start adding our sauce. We'll do an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, 2.5 cups of chicken stock. We're gonna do about a cup of heavy cream. I'm gonna throw a little crushed red pepper in mine, a little bit of black pepper, do some Italian seasoning. I'll hit it with a little bit of salt, but not much because that stock's got salt in it. So you could use any kind of stock or broth you want to. You could even just use water with some bouillon and seasonings. Once this starts bubbling, we're gonna put in our pasta. I'm using rigatoni, but again, whatever you prefer or whatever you got in the pantry is fine. This is a 1-pound box. I'm gonna use about half. I'm gonna cut this down to a simmer, cover it up, and let it cook for 12 to 15 minutes just until that pasta's done. Our pasta's done, so we're gonna pull it off the heat, let it stand for about 5 minutes, and that sauce will thicken up. I'm gonna grate some Parmesan over the top, and I'm using a fresh block, but that's only because I had it for another recipe. If you wanna use pre-grated cheese, you know I'm all about it. Use what's easiest for you, use what you can afford, and most importantly, use what you like. I blocked somebody the other day because she got all uppity about cheese in the comments. It is so weird to me to have such a big, strong opinion on what kind of cheese other people like. That's gonna be good every time. All right, y'all come fix you a bowl of this and stick around because every day in August, we're cooking something just this easy. And pick up a copy of Keep It Simple wherever you like to buy your books.